Hail to you, and welcome to Chapter 17 of my Fire Emblem 6 Low Turn Count playthrough. This chapter is quite simple. Outside of Fog of War, there isn't much to worry about. Not so much because we can see, but because if we can't see the tiles, then we can't warp there, which limits our ability to go fast. Thankfully, we have a torch to fix that issue, so both Astor and Shanna will use it to increase vision. Thief starts with increased vision range in Fog of War, and the torch vision actually stacks with a Thief bonus, which greatly negates the Fog of War problems. Astor is rescue dropped further to improve the range of the warp. Cecilia takes Astor's and Sue takes, and finally Marcus takes him and then drop. Thanks to that, Sol can actually use his full warp staff range to warp Shanna, crossing more than half the map. We then Shanna earlier as well to further increase the distance she can go through in one turn. However, if we want to finish the map in 2 turns, we still need to warp Roy on next turn, because dropping him after Shanna's final movement wouldn't be enough to reach the throne. So Shanna will drop Roy before moving, so he's somewhat in range of Sol on turn 2. I think it's actually a good time to look at our long-term goals of this playthrough. We have a bishop with A rank staff and very good magic, so we don't need to grind staff uses. We don't have to worry about the EXP management, since we managed to get Sue and Shin at higher levels than Shanna, which allowed us to go to Sake over Hylia, which is faster. We have a Juggernaut to kill bosses in the form of Shanna, who maxed out her strength, skill and speed, and is closing in to 20 defense and resistance, so she really doesn't need much more levels. So it seems we've finished working on everything, right? Well, not quite. We've been working on 2 things since pretty much the start of the run: funds and Lilina. The funds part will make sense for anyone who played this game. Chapter 21 actually has a secret shop that allows us to buy boots. So obviously we want to get as many as possible. Lilina is a surprise tool that can help us later. Not much to say for this enemy phase, outside of Shanna kills everything electric boogaloo. You know the deal at this point. She does face a small chance to die to all the archers and Nomad, but we don't really need to manage much more to work out. The one thing we need to worry about is that Roy needs to kill both calves that will attack him so Sol can reach Roy. Thankfully, he still has a few uses left on the Killing Edge from chapter 7, so it's not that difficult, but we only have 4 uses left now, so between the Lightbrand at 2 uses and Killing Edge at 4, we'll need a weapon refill at some point. Thanks to that kill, Roy got yet again another level up of everything but defense and res. Roy doesn't need any stats anymore either, and it's been like that for a while, but it doesn't hurt to go for it. As I explained earlier, the next thing we really need to worry about is funds. So that's why we are going to do some quick trips to the arena. The first one to go there will be Cecilia, and she will easily deal with the Wyvern Lord, which gives us 940 gold. She just needs to dodge 252% out of 3, which is rather scary, but it works out. So next match will be Berserker vs Melody for 870 gold. Who will win this battle to death? Clearly, Melody is fighting a losing matchup here. She'll need to play very smart and safe in order to beat her opponent. On top of that, any good smash attacks from the Berserker has a chance to crit, forfeiting Melody's life instantly. And the battle begins! And the first commit actually comes from Melody. Oh, nice spot dodge into the punish. Doesn't quite get the crit and reset back to neutral. Wait for the mistake and punish, but Melody is just buying the same move and this time it hits. Now it's even again. Back to neutral again. Melody really likes Ariel. Makes sense considering she has a Wyvern, but careful here. Just like that's the punish and that's the last stock for Melody. Reminder that Melody is only playing for 870 gold and put her life on the line. This is only looking really scary now. Oh, the miss. They both miss. Oh my god, this is insane. And Melody misses again. No. But Berserker still misses on that last big on it. And get hit! Insane comeback from Melody, who wins that losing matchup and the whole match. Sorry about that. Back to Fire Emblem. So, we need to deck drop Sol ahead so Sol can actually reach Roy. And just like that, Roy is just in range of the throne. Shanna will take care of the Paladin boss with a Horse Leader and gets a perfect level out of it. As I explained earlier, she really doesn't need anything anymore, but hey, that one was only 3 random numbers away, so we take those. Before finishing the map, we'll kill 2 enemies with Fa and Lilina respectively. Fa gets a perfect level out of it too. If you want benchmarks for Lilina, the goal is 18 speed and 24 magic at Sage. She pretty much has a speed bar, but is still lacking a few more magic points. There is nothing else interesting we can do on this map, so Roy will now cease, finishing the chapter in 2 turns. See you next time for chapter 18 and 19.